Good afternoon. It's Joshua Taylor, Donald D. Taylor, coming to you here in North Bend, British Columbia. I was actually given an invite to stay at this home again. I moved out about a year and a half ago with the lady of the house. She wants me back so I can finish off the work that I started. But anyway, this is the GOSHEN Community Camps for the End Times. This is the 6-acre layout, and this is what the Lord has called me to do. So, I'm going to start from here. A little windy today, very hot. So we got the table of contents. This is the word that I was given yesterday, and it says, I was talking to a sister on Messenger, and the word of the Lord came to her. And this is also what I heard concerning you. My son, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. I will not give you a work that you cannot complete. Everything you have need of to accomplish the task that I have set before you are already available to you. I have equipped you with knowledge and insight that did not come from my own mind, from your own mind, but I have downloaded the blueprints of your future and destiny to be carried out. Your labor is not in vain. Therefore, gird up thy loins and keep pressing on toward the mark of the high calling in Christ Jesus. That's the revelation of Jesus Christ. I have given you faith to move mountains, even so with faith that I have provided shall you move this mountain that is standing in your way. Speak to the mountains. So, this is not of man, this is of the Lord. I'm just trying to keep these papers from flying all over. So I'll put in the Arthur's note. You could I haven't found a way to link this to Messenger, but if you want a copy of this, just let me know. Send me an email at remnantprepper@gmail.com. Remnant, REMNANTPREPPER @gmail.com, and I'll get this out to you. Miranda Devon, about a month ago or so, she did an expose on the 7 visions. This is the link to it. I can send you that link too if you request it. All right. This is the model, most recent model that I've developed. It's 5.7 acres, 288 feet across, and it's made up of 7 camps and a work camp with an access road around the center. So all the specs are there. But in this model here, I have the yellow represents the 16-foot yurts, and the red here represents the 24-foot yurts. But I've upgraded it. I've actually upgraded this and designed it specifically for a homeless camp. But this model can also be used. I may have to change the footprint a bit. I may have to upscale the size. So, GOSHEN stands for God Ordained Sustainable Housing for Emergency Networking. As simple as that. GOSHEN is where God's going to keep his people safe in the end times. They're going to be anointed camps. And these camps will be the places where they will be built, will be revealed by the Holy Spirit. And at the appointed time, the Lord will send me out to begin building these camps in America and in Canada. And in this particular camp, I got 36 16-foot yurts, 24 family yurts, and there were 6 family yurts and 3 dining yurts, plus the center. So this is actually a work camp for replicating the work. And the wind is kicking up. And the concept to be designed, go away wind, go on. Man alive, just, oh, it's going all over the place. I'm gonna have to pause it. Okay, that gust of wind came up and it started blowing everything around. And anyway, I'm gonna sneeze here. Okay. So this 5.6 acre camp is designed. The yellow yurts, they're more of a guest cabin. They're designed for 2 people each. So you got 12 per each one of these smaller camps. You got 72 all in all. So that'd be your labor for developing the camps, right? So you can bring people in off the streets, give them a place to stay, food to eat, a few dollars in their pocket, and train them to replicate the work. Okay, let's get to the next page here. I need 3 hands. This is not professional. Should have done this indoors. Anyway, more jibber jabber. This more or less describes the camps. Well, this is what I actually want to get to. So this here is the shelter logic floor and understorage system. You have 12 foot by 28 foot. These side walls are made up of 2 sections in this one. It's actually 14 feet, 2 14s, but you could actually do 12, 12, 12 and have a back and a front deck. That'd probably be easier. You have to make these components so they all fit together, right, when you put them into a pack. So the side walls are basically 32 inch, 2 by 4 on the flat, like a web design, floor truss system. And going across here, you can see the yellow, that's the same thing, just a 12-foot span. So these cross trusses, they're put every 4 feet apart. And as you can see, it actually develops 7 compartments. And I have it kind of itemized. You could have water storage here, you could have food storage here, more storage over here, battery storage under here. You could have, something like a Lazy Susan, right? And these are your addy catches that open up. So this is just a quick rendition. And with if you're going to have people in a camp, you have to make it so it's temporary and long term. So with the floor system, it makes it long term. You need your storage. So it's going to be probably 2.5 feet off the ground. But with the legs, you're able to actually level the whole system. Okay, this is the heart of the shelter logic system integrated into a yurt community concept model. All right, here are the floor plans. So this is pretty close to scale. You still got the 83 feet across on the front, so you're 83 feet to the center. I might have to put another expansion ring on this to bring it out more. But basically, you got 2 of these count models that are 12 by 28 foot. I've got a deck on here, and that connects the 2 that connects to the side of the yurt. So this yurt here, I've upgraded it from a 24 to a 32. And these edges here on the outside of the yurt are 24 foot. That means it's 24 foot to the center, or 48 feet across. So you could actually take everybody living in this camp and you could put them into this gray area. If you had to, you could have a outdoor dinner, right? And I still haven't worked in the bathroom concepts in this. That's why I said I may have to expand this out more and maybe put them around here. But we need to build this first, and that's where you go. So if someone gave me an acre of land, I could build these, put them in a circle, then build your center. I should actually redo this, but you're getting it just the way it's coming out. So this is what I started with when I was on top of the mountain. I had an older shelter logic system like this, with the same width, the same height, 20 foot, and I stayed up there for about 3-4 days, and it worked good. That's what gave me the idea. So this is a better upgrade of these shelter logic systems. They come in all sizes and shapes. I don't like the rounded part. You actually want the peak on this, because this is where you're going to put your solar panels, right? But I like the size on this. So what I need to do, I need to contact the company and get a portfolio in what they have to offer. And they got ones that are like this for tractors that are 18 feet apart, and using the floor system I can actually adapt to it. I think that's it. So cost, I'm just guessing like an 8 by 28 by 13 foot high system. They're around $1,500, and good tarp material. So you make your floor and frame it in your in walls with maybe a set of French doors here and some windows in the back and a porch. Probably for your material, I'm guessing about $3,000. So just for the tent structure and the floor, about $5,000. But that's for long term. That's for one family, folks. That's for one family. Six people. You got 336 square feet here. And in the times that we're coming into, we're not going to have we're going to have a place to stay, but it's going to be shared accommodation. It's going to be community. The wind's kind of dying down. But like I said, if you want a copy of this, just email me. That's my email right there, remnantprepper@gmail.com. This is my cell number. There goes the wind again. That's my cell number, 250-713-4588. And the Visions of the End Time, carried on my website at vanquakershaker13.com. That's the visions that the short Lord showed me about the destruction of the West Coast. It is coming. Can't be stopped. These mercy quakes will continue until the big one comes. And so God's given us time to prepare. And as far as the time frame, well, I say we have maybe good times up until the 7th blood moon, which I think it's March of 2021. But with the 5 ways of energy, things are going to escalate. Isn't that beautiful here? Beautiful town of North Bend, British Columbia. That's my van down there. And that's the dogs. They're just resting out here. It's about 90 degrees in the shade. All right, this is Joshua Taylor coming to you from here in North Bend, British Columbia. Get back to me. I can send these out as a PDF file. And so we're going to need money to start up. I need your prayers. And so after today, I'll be looking forward to going up to the mountain for a week to pray and seek the face of the Lord, to wait on Him, to see what my next move is, but just getting this out. So we need the land. It doesn't have to have facilities. We just need the land just to build the concept model, and God will fill it. But definitely as a solution for the homeless, this would work. You know, you have to have the spirit of community. And if you have the spirit of community, people working together, you're one big family. It's the love of God that covers a multitude of sins, right? That's what's going to make it work. Going to end it here.